For more on this, Shaina Low joins us live from occupied East Jerusalem. She's a communications advisor for the Norwegian Refugee Council. Nice to speak to you again. Shaina, what do you think is driving this decision to have a tactical pause, and how significant do you think it will be for humanitarian organisations like your own and like UNRWA who are trying to get aid into Gaza?
Good morning. Now, I don't know what exactly has led to this decision to be made, but I imagine some of it comes from the pressure of the international community, who are growing increasingly frustrated with the paltry amount of aid that's actually reaching people in Gaza, and seeing that the situation continues to deteriorate day after day. In terms of the significance, I think it's really limited. We've really been forced to operate under unimaginable conditions. And each time that the Israelis make a tiny concession like this, allowing for the passage of aid trucks from one area of Gaza to another so that we can actually get our aid, lots of aid has been piling up on the Gaza side of the Kerem Shalom crossing, but we've been unable to access it for weeks because of ongoing fighting. But this is just a small fraction of what needs to be done. We need to be able to have free and unfettered access throughout Gaza to reach people in need. We need to see a surge of humanitarian assistance entering Gaza, including opening of all of the land crossings that exist. We need to see Israel remove its arbitrary and capricious restrictions on what type of humanitarian assistance can come in. And so while we are pleased that we will be able to finally access the aid trucks that we've had waiting for weeks now in Kerem Shalom on the Gaza side of the crossing, there's so much more that needs to be done, and we cannot be applauding this as some type of humanitarian gesture. This is not even, we are not even able to reach the bare minimum operationally, and we need to continue pushing and pushing and pushing to meet the needs of the people in Gaza.
As you say, there are many restrictions on the tactical pauses, including the fact that, of course, they're not 24/7, and we don't know how long they'll continue for, which may affect your and other agencies' ability to plan. What kind of limitations and problems do these restrictions cause for you?
We've had issues in terms of even just waiting for hours to get recognition of our requests to move from place to place. We've had long delays. We have not received any aid to our warehouses in the middle area of Gaza since May 3rd. That's about 6-7 weeks now at this point. And so our supplies are greatly dwindling. On top of that, the situation has grown so desperate that unless there's a real surge in aid entering Gaza, the level of desperation is so high that it's quite difficult for us to maneuver throughout Gaza and ensure that we can get aid to where it needs to go. On top of that, ongoing hostilities throughout Gaza have created challenges in moving from place to place. Just last week, during the operation to rescue the 4 hostages, one of the staff member of one of our partner organizations and her entire family were killed. That partner organization, Humanity and Inclusion, also had their warehouse that was filled with stocks ready for distribution destroyed by the Israelis. These are just some of the challenges that we are facing on a daily basis in terms of trying to deliver even the smallest amount of assistance to people in need in Gaza.
Shaina Low from the Norwegian Refugee Council, really appreciate you coming on TRT World.